Welcome to the vlog. Right, this vlog follows on from last week's vlog. If you didn't see it, there'll be a link at the top and probably a link in the description. It's rear island bed caravan. So when I was at NEC, I did a load of caravan reviews and I've grouped them into caravan layouts rather than manufacturers or certain type of caravan. Well, it is a certain type, I guess, being a certain type of layout. Anyway, rear island beds. Hope you enjoyed them. There are chapter markers. If you know what they are, you'll see them in the description, in the little timeline there, and also in the description. So feel free to let me know what you think of them. Here we go.
This is quality caravan vlogging.
So all caravan manufacturers, they try to distinguish themselves by having something that's slightly different. Like Bailey have the big window, they have the stable door. Swift don't have those. Bailey don't have a front locker, Swift have a front locker, so Coachman have a front locker but in two separate doors. It gives you choice. (845) L-shape rear bed. So let's take a seat for a second. See how far back on. So I do like the lights under the drawers. It just adds a bit of style, doesn't it? TV there. Again, this big shower. Toilet. Oh, toilet of the year 2023 goes to Coachman. I like that because it's quite. Look, I speak from experience. How much time I spend on the toilet. They're a very cosy toilet. Again, extreme day mode. You can see the gap there. I mean, that is almost in half. TV on the wall there. Good that you have TV brackets. Not everyone does these days. Skylights looking good. One at the back, one there. I'm assuming if you had aircon, you'd put it on that one. If indeed you could. Maybe Coachman, you can't have them in the roof. Don't quote me on that. It's 845 laser XL. So XLs are XLs because they're all 8 foot wides. See? It's all up here. I try and speak, but John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John might get me a copyright strike. Shower. Yeah, you can see that there's more basic materials used, and this isn't like a gentleman's club, it's more like a public toilet. That's a joke. I apologise to Coachman and the whole world, but you see what I mean. It's just perfectly okay, that's the thing. So that's the Acadia. Let's have a look at an Adria today. Start off on Adria. Ooh, on the old rucksack. So this is the Dart. Well, I've said before, Adrias are very modern interiors, but also kind of minimalist, which appeals to a lot of people. This is a single axle, so a small oven there. Island bed, obviously, which we'll check out in a sec. Free gas burner. Yeah, free gas burner. Adrias don't tend to have the electric hot plate from memory. Big fridge. Dometic, no, Thetford fridge. That's nice. Your control panels up there for your heating, etc. Shower, which, you know, big enough. Oh, tricky to open. Squeaky. Then into the bathroom, bedroom rather. It's early. Sorry, it's early. Big bed there. That is a big bed. Yeah, that's a good size. Cupboards there. Cupboards all round. Don't know if it helps if I open these wardrobes. Press me. Done that already. Didn't work. Nice and deep. Very light wood, which makes it bright in here. And then, of course, the toilet. Yeah, cosy. Seems to do a lot with what's not a particularly big caravan. That's nice. I like that. This window here, that's quite novel. That opens, if you can see, that opens there. So you've got the big, lots of light, and of course, nice, very nice blinds actually. Oh, very clever. They're very smooth. I've always been impressed with Adria's build quality. It just seems, well, it should be good really. I had a big company. A little look out, another look outside. This is just, well, 29,340 island bed, rear island bed. Like I say, single axle, but Adrias, they are big, and they do have this really big overhang. I mean, I'm guessing that's okay, obviously. I'm going to say that it's 8 foot wide. So that's the Dart. Oh, that's what I was looking for, a Tiber. I looked at one of these last year as well. Again, MTPLM, it's quite high, so you're needing a reasonable car to tow these things, obviously, because they are big. I mean, what's the length? 8.2 metres. Yeah, that is 34. They're good value as well, aren't they? I'm able to say nice things about Adria, because as you know, the Adria Mafia are after me on social media, so if I say bad things about them, they come around my house. Right, I've already forgotten. Oh, Tiber, that's right. 623 DP. I don't know what their lettering stands for. DP could mean anything. If you know Adria, you know better than me. No, I do like that sunroof, that skylight front window thing. adjustable lighting. Turn it on then. Big oven again. Again, as you go up the model range, I guess you get better outer heating, obviously. Big fridge, as we've seen in others. TV there, nice bracket. Shower, bedroom. Honestly, I can't go. Thing is, I'm not really comparing like for like. I think when I look at caravans, I always compare it to our 650, and obviously this is wider and longer, so you do have more space. I've already seen something I don't like. I mean, it's good that they're blackout blinds, because I'm always, you know, I moan about the blinds that you can see through the stitching, and the light comes in. A bank of switches there like that. Nice. Toilet, again functional, nice, modern heater, radiator thing there. Big door that you can also, you know, with a lot of these vans now, they've taken a leaf out of the motorhome book to make it dual opening or dual closing, however you look at it. There you go, there's Tiber. Nice van, nice size, very light and airy. Again, single axle, 34,760. Some of these screens are quite bright, I'm not sure if you can see them or not. This is the Buccaneer Barracuda anyway. 46,949. Standard EMP levelling. No barn door. Right, these, to me, they always seem up another level. So I think it's a 32-inch telly there. L-shaped lounge, the other way to what I think you may be used to seeing. Normally the L goes the other way, doesn't it? TV's over there. Anyway, that works. Nice cosy little area, that. Big skylight, which is typical Buccaneers. You'll see that as we go through, look through a few others. These are always tricky to open. I thought they might change them handles. They're a bit, I suppose once you're used to them. Yeah, I suppose that works, I suppose. Big sink that way, which is unusual. Sink in the middle. Now, me and my mate, who's also got 650, we often complain about the Swift sinks in that they don't drain to the middle. They're kind of flat and the plug's over there. So really what you need to do is lift the one side of the caravan up a little bit so that it drains away. I mean, why wouldn't you put it in the middle? Swift, if you're watching, take a leaf out of Buccaneer's book. 3 gas, 1 electric, nice. Thetford oven, lots of drawer space. Big cupboard there. Nice mirror, large space there for the TV. I'm saying TV, I can't see any TV points, although there may be some. Separate freezer, which is nice. Very, feels better quality than that was, that one, if I'm honest. Maybe it's slightly upmarket. It's got a plate in the microwave, that's unusual. I was expecting it to be plateless. Anyway, Omni vent, I think they call those. No extractor fan there. Onto the bathroom, island bed obviously. Big shower, widthways, maybe not very deep, although I suppose that where the wheel goes, that make it seem a bit smaller. Nicely lit. The old towel rail there when you click it down. Other side, toilet. I think another one of these doors that works, you know, both ways. Close that off, close it off. Fruit bowl sink, still sticking with them. They don't watch my vlogs. Island bed. TV mounting bracket will go there, I guess. TV points there. Big wardrobes. Nice.
Attention, please.
Don't know about dark wood. I want to look at a GT75, Phoenix GT75. It's not the 8-foot wide one, but it's a rear island bed, which is what we've got. So let's have a look inside first. Okay, straight away I can feel it's not as wide. In fact, it feels ridiculously narrow compared to the 8-foot wide. There's the front. So obviously it's all going to be very similar to the other GT75 caravans. It's obviously the layout that's I keep saying obviously, it's the layout that's different. So single axle, small fridge. I say small, I mean, you know, it's a fridge, smaller fridge. Rear island bed, which is our preference. I think my coat there. Come in early, the cloakrooms aren't open, so I haven't had to carry my coat around. The struggle is real, my friends. So, you know, the showers, the shower. Back here, the boudoir. Noticeably narrower. Now, this is interesting a design. Now, we have a Jack and Jill door, so a rear island bed, but the doors either side, then there's a wall there. We preferred that. However, the problem with that is with that wall being there, your feet can sometimes, I'm 5'10", if you're bigger than 5'10", I think if you're like 6 foot, you'd have trouble with like there's Challenger 650 that we've got, because of the length where the wall is where obviously where the bed ends. So with these ones, this all shut. Well, it's taped, it's held up there, but that shuts. That bed comes out. And maybe there's longer. So cupboards, plenty of cupboards in most caravans really, and today these days most cupboards are again blown air heating, which, you know, it warms the caravan, but it's just not as good as Audi. But it's all about budgets in it and features, budgets versus features. So there you go, there's your interior of this one. Oh, so toilet and sink this side. Shut this door off, and I think you can shut it that way as well, so you know it shuts that room there, so you've got all this room and then shuts that. So in fact with the bed, if you pull the bed out and don't shut this door, maybe that gives you a bit more leg room there, possibly. Cooker, microwave. Bailey go for this. Board. Yeah, big skylight there. Not one in the middle. So in fact there's one skylight there and one there, and that's it. So maybe would this be a bit dark? I mean, we're in a similar position because we have the air conditioning unit, which is just above me here, so that gets, you obviously can't have a skylight and the aircon. Very heavy TV on here, I guess, where the coach is. TV there. Can't see the plug socket. That Bailey put the plug socket there, which we found frustrating. Control panel there. Morning. So front locker versus no front locker. What do you think? I think we've had a Bailey, and I felt at the time we didn't miss not having a front locker. But then when I got the Swift again, I realised I did miss it, because they are, you know, you can put things in there, and you can put things in the gas locker, which is the other side. But obviously the gas locker, you've got the gas bottle. So hold on. Pegasus Grande GT75 Messina. I hope you can pick up them things. If not, I'll put some sort of, again, another twin axle. Eight-foot wide Grande. As with all caravans, the GT75 range, the interior is very similar. It's just the layout that's different. So this, I call it a traditional lounge. Again, no flap. I guess they saved that for the higher up the ladder of the range. Cooker, microwave, big fridge. So this, again, this is rear island bed, but on the 8-foot wide one, which does make a lot more difference, and I think it actually works better than on the regular length, regular width. So shut that door. Nice big shelf there, although there's quite a distance to get out when you go. You know, you've got to scoot along the bed to here to get around there. Minor, I know. Blinds. Wider shower in the 8-foot wide. Different layout, sink there, toilet, cupboard, skylight. No window, but a skylight. You know, a lot of people argue how much time you spend in the bathroom, so it doesn't really matter. You're better off with space up front. We had a smaller bathroom and we didn't really get on well with it, which is why I went for the middle bathroom. Just seemed to get a bit more room. Now, of course, with, I don't know what, call them entry level. We call them entry level caravans. I don't think that's a derogatory term, but entry level caravans, the fixtures and fittings are not of the same quality of the more expensive caravans. Obviously, that's how they get you to buy, like these blinds. A little bit on the flimsy side, however, perfectly serviceable. But I believe you get what you pay for, but of course not everyone can afford an Elegance, me included, or a Unicorn.
This is quality caravan vlogging.